I started very early on, my teen years. Went to school at Brooks Institute of Photography in Santa Barbara. Over the years, I've worked for many really big, cool director of photographies as their assistants, their loaders, their operators eventually, second unit, visual effects. And from then on, I started getting my own movies, started getting into television. I think a prerequisite to being a cinematographer is just being open to all different forms of art. And when you see something that is interesting, the prerequisite is to not jump to conclusions, not do things that everybody else is doing, but to think for yourself, be original, and I think just use as many creative outlets as you can come up with. Be different. Other than technicals, I think you have to be able to interpret things in a way that you can explain something with a picture, with an image, instead of words, because that's one of the great things about images, is that they go across many different cultures, many different languages, and that's the goal that we try to do, is if we can tell you something with an image, instead of having to explain it, that's a complete circle. We've done what we've wanted to do. My own style, Jonathan Hall's style, I don't believe I really have one. I think I am a bit of a chameleon. I change depending on what kind of project it is. I don't really want to be known for one specific thing, but I do want to be different as much as possible. I don't want all of my work to showcase one specific style. Some of them, some directors I've worked very well with, and we look at we look at things the exact same way. Other directors I've worked with have a completely different style than me, or a completely different approach than me, or they think about something that I would have never thought of, and that's equally as great because I learn a lot, or maybe they learn something from me which makes them think of doing something even further than what I've thought of. The big trick is being able to be open to all of it. If you start saying to yourself or to other people that your point of view is better than somebody else's, you've already started the wrong path. Because it's not, it's a collaboration. There's many different departments that make one good thing at the end. Take exactly what you have next to you, a camera, a phone, whatever, and just shoot all the time. Come up with different things to just constantly make. The best education you can do is getting things wrong 100 times. So just keep practicing, because the more you work at it, the better you're going to get, and the more skilled you're going to see things, the more you're going to understand what you need to do in order to get the product that you want. But you have to do it a lot. You can't just sit there and think that you know what you're doing and jump on set with a bunch of expensive toys and think that you're going to be able to be fine. Practice, just all the time. You don't need all the high-end stuff. You can do it with very simple stuff. Because at the end of the day, it really is all the quality of the story. It can look terrible, but it can look beautiful and be a terrible movie, or it can look bad and be a really well-made story, and you love it. And we've seen that 100 times. So it's the way that you put it together.